The main functions of a synthesizer tend to be pretty much the same from synthesizer to synthesizer. There may be some small differences, a couple enhancements that the designers thought that nobody else was using, so they would try. For the most part, it's very, very simple. You've got the audio oscillators, you've got the low frequency oscillators, the filter, and then possibly the filter envelope and the main audio envelope. Of course, you also have main volume control. But that's about it. And if you want to enhance the synthesizer, you want to use a different model, you go out and buy something, and it's a little different from what I've described here, no big deal. It's something that you can usually pick up on very quickly because it's very much like all of the other synthesizers on the market, just a minor tweak. What I want to do now is talk about the Gakken SX-150 Mark II. There was originally a small kit, about $35, that came out several years ago. And you could put it together, but the circuit board was already pre-assembled. It was mainly just a matter of assembling the case. And after a couple of years, Gakken decided that they were going to come out with the Mark II, and they added one or two additional controls and the ability to use the filter on this thing as the filter for external inputs. The SX-150 is very similar to the Korg Monotron. We have two basic waveforms, and we have a ribbon controller. We have pitch, we have LFO rate, and we have LFO depth, which is also LFO amount. Attack, and decay. We have cutoff frequency, and we have resonance, which on the rocket is Q. Finally, this switch is power on and gate. And the difference is that it's removing the attack and decay functions. We also have two push buttons. One that's bypassing VCF and the other that is bypassing LFO. Obviously, this is not anywhere near as sophisticated as the rocket, but the basic ideas are the same. We've got attack and decay. Sustain is a fixed amount, there's no release. And then we've got cutoff filter, Q resonance, and one LFO, plus two waveforms. Now, the thing that's most useful for the 150 is when we treat it as a filter. So the SX-150 can be used as an external filter for controlling other sounds, the output of other synthesizers or other electronics. And that only gives you cutoff and resonance. These are the only two that work on line in. But still, if you want to expand your repertoire, it's useful. And that's the SX-150.